Chelsea welcome Aston Villa to Stamford Bridge in what is a pivotal game for both sides in the penultimate fixture at the Bridge in 2025. The Blues start the evening 7 points behind the Villains, so can ill afford to fall further behind tonight's visitors, who are searching for another win to further establish themselves as genuine title contenders. Unai Emery's side in red-hot form right now. They arrive having won their last 10 games in all competitions. Another victory tonight would equal a club record. Remarkable, given their exceptionally slow start to the season. Chelsea go in search of their first back-to-back home league wins of the campaign. That task will be made more difficult by the absence of Enzo Maresca from the touchline. He serves a one-match ban after picking up his third domestic yellow card of the season in the come-from-behind draw at Newcastle. Chelsea 3-0 winners in this fixture in 2024, and Palmer was amongst the scorers then. He's brought that down nicely as well, and he can fire it at goal. And well, by his standards, that's a decent chance, and he would have hoped at the very least to have forced a save from Emi Martinez.
A lovely little ball from Caicedo. Tielemans with a mistake, just lost the flight of it, really.
Here's Caicedo on the turn immediately, finding Palmer in a pocket of space. He's driving forward, and still Cole Palmer offloaded it to Garnacho. Lovely cut back for Enzo Fernandez to bend one and bend it just wide. Thought that was the moment he was going to get his customary goal against Villa.
We waited almost, 50 minutes at St James's Park for Palmer to pick up the ball in that type of position, and he causes mayhem. It just didn't bend, did it?
Not really anything of much difficulty for Martinez to deal with yet. Maybe now from Garnacho. Floats his cross in towards Pedro. And the referee, dismissive of his appeals for a penalty after they're coming together with Victor Lindelof.
Yeah, brilliant ball in, fantastic play from Garnacho. Delivery is on the money. There's a bit of wrestling going on. It's very reminiscent of the Newcastle goals, isn't it? 33 minutes in, making opportunities, shooting opportunities, Chelsea, despite Aston Villa's plan to be quite low in terms of their defensive setup. It just feels like they're waiting to get beat or concede the first goal.
Garnacho. Correa. Nodded down for Reece James. He's waited a long time to score at Stamford Bridge. Way back in January, that late leveller with a fabulous free kick against Bournemouth here. This was a half chance, really.
Yeah, anyone else, you wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but because it's Reece, you expect him to catch that.
Palmer, lovely turn. On for Fernandez. Garnacho again. Good run from Cucurella. Cash got the block in behind for what is the first corner of this match. This is going in direct. So that near post flick on again. All right underneath the goalkeeper, and eventually bundled in, and Chelsea take the lead. Well, Villa can't say it hasn't been coming. James's corner caused all sorts of confusion. Emi Martinez couldn't do anything about it. The Chelsea players are trying to decide between them who got the goal. Reece James will claim it for now. All that really matters is that it's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0.
I think he's telling Trevor Chalobah that he doesn't get a touch. This should give us some indication. I don't think any Chelsea player gets a meaningful touch on the ball. Martinez, of course, the Aston Villa players are appealing for something, but he's actually the goalkeeper who pushes Enzo Fernandez over the goal line initially. There's not really anything going on which would obstruct the goalkeeper. Pedro's there. I don't think it... Oh, maybe brushes a Villa player. Is it Konza on the way in? Can't see a touch of a Chelsea player. Or maybe Pedro.
Here's Buendia. See if there's any change to the tactics, at least for Villa, but it doesn't look like it. Still a front two of Marlon and Rogers. Here's Garnacho floating one in toward Neto, far post, who is convinced that there was a handball there. For now, it's a corner. Pedro Neto races over to Stuart Atwell to make his case.
That's a brilliant ball, first and foremost, tantalisingly whipped in begging for Garnacho to attack. He's just trying to leave it. It does hit the arm. Well, he knows nothing about the ball, does he? But it's out. He's just shepherding Neto away from it, I would suggest, so his keeper can take it.
A foul from Tielemans on Neto. It's broken nicely for James. He's trying to catch Martinez out, and he almost did. Garnacho. That's so clever from Reece James. I've no doubt he meant that.
I think it's a cross. And there's loads of pace on it. It's really flat, isn't it? So
good pass to Enzo Fernandez. Lovely touch from him to Joao Pedro. Thought Palmer was somewhere he was not. Space now on the attack for Villa, for Watkins. Kamara's continued his run, and it might come to him too, and Sanchez, when called upon, makes a big save. First one he's had to make of any note all night, and it was a really important one from the Chelsea stopper.
I think that just gets a little nick off Chalobah, just when it looks like Watkins has played the perfect pass for the midfield runner. Yeah, it just clips his heels and makes Sanchez slight favourite. Good goalkeeping.
Again. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, and it's bundled in, and Villa are level in a game that Chelsea have dominated. Ollie Watkins has taken barely 5 minutes to introduce himself and draw his side level. Chelsea haven't been able to get the second goal, and Villa have used their bench to good effect, and we're all square.
Yeah, the problem was Rodgers getting turned in that position. He found a brilliant pass, you've got to say. Well collected by Watkins. Sanchez makes another top save, and it's so unfortunate to see it ricochet off the knees, I think, of the Aston Villa substitute and into Chelsea's net.
Chalobah went to ground and didn't get there. Here's Rodgers. Oh, clever ball. Maatsen, good save again from Robert Sanchez. It's all Villa now.
Well, both fullbacks have got something to worry about now. They had all the time in the world in the first half, Chelsea.
But here come Villa again. Caicedo doing his best to try and get something of Watkins' effort. That's another good save from Robert Sanchez, who's by far the busier of the goalkeepers.
Well, he scored the goal, Watkins, but I just said there it was more about a system change. I mean, that's brilliant centre-forward play. He looks in the mood, doesn't he, all of a sudden.
Estevao Willian, next cab off the rank for Chelsea. Foul by Caicedo. He's going to get booked, and that's not a surprise because it's not his first foul. Rodgers fancies a crack here. Awful lot of bodies between he and the goal. Oh, he's hit the roof of the net. Oh, my goodness me, that's a really good effort.
Yeah, runs it in straight and then gets that deviation on the ball. Strong side foot.
It's now swinging delivery. Watkins again. 2-1 Villa. They've turned the game on its head. And are they going to win yet again? Chelsea so dominant for so long, all of a sudden trail. Watkins at the double.
Real pace on the delivery. Up swinger. I think Watkins starts around the 6-yard box. I think there's half a challenge on him, but he gets firm contact. He just starts around the penalty spot. It's Gusto, the nearest Chelsea player. Is he picking him up? No one's looking at Ollie Watkins.
Badia Shield. No time to mess about with it. Enzo Fernandez. Aston Villa win for the 11th game in succession, equalling an all-time club record. And Chelsea players look absolutely crestfallen. A post-Christmas come down for Chelsea. They've been beaten here by Aston Villa by 2-1.